we try to promote habitat, and we kind of expect these farmers to, take some land and do that. But they're trying to make a living, so we can't really expect them to do that so much either. But what I am trying to promote is the backyard habitat. And we're losing a lot of our farming areas. And if you were living in an area, farming area, and now, I mean, if you lived there 20, 30 years, and now you drive across the country and you go over this hill, and what used to be farmland, they're growing houses in these areas. They're growing them. I mean, you can just watch, and in a couple of weeks or a month time, they grew another house. And so these people, if they would start out with 10 square feet in their backyard and put in some habitat, and a whole bunch of them did that, boom, you got more butterflies flying around. Our insects are hurting. We don't have them like we did 30, 40 years ago. And that's bad for the whole environment, the whole life of the country, really. And so the way I promote it, it's an easy way to do it. You don't have to kill the grass. You don't have to make a lot of work out of it. What I do in the fall of the year, I take big boxes that I get containers in, cut them open, and lay them out, and then cover them up with leaves and stuff, and do that in the fall of the year. By the next spring, the cardboard smothers out the grass, so you don't have grass trying to compete. So then you go around and cut holes in the cardboard and stick a plant in there, or if you want to make it a little bit longer, put some seeds in there, and they'll come up nice, and they won't have the other stuff, fighting. They won't have to have the competition of the other stuff. And I try to put in flowers that are going to spread, so that in a few years the cardboard is deteriorating, and these flowers can spread out, and pretty soon you got a whole area of plants. And then what you do is put a bench in there, so that you can go out there and sit and watch the butterflies. And people are afraid of bees. The bee is buzzing. They're terrified. Well, you can be a foot away, 6 inches away from that bee that's working on that flower, and he's not interested in you. He's interested in those flowers. So you can sit and watch them and enjoy nature.